Hello and welcome back to some more F1 2010. This is part 4 of our career mode with Lotus. Today we have the Chinese Grand Prix after our first points finish last episode. Thank you for the incredible support on the series so far. Why don't we go ahead and get into the action. Of course, we've got a new upgrade, brake responsiveness. That's nice to see. Objective is to finish 20th in qualifying and then finish 18th in the race. We will be going ahead and making sure that we are just doing one qualifying session. I've turned it down to short weekend. I don't see the point in having all three qualies when most of the time we're going to go out in Q1 anyway, so we might as well just do it in the short qualies, and it saves loading times and all of that good stuff. So here we are. Let's see how we get on.
Test this session. See if you can beat the target time.
Gonna skip straight to qualifying, and we'll see how we get on this weekend. I love how quick the loading times are on the PC.
We've upgraded your brakes. You should notice that they're a lot more responsive now.
I think we want high brake pressure. Why don't we go ahead and do the usual, just to try and make the car a little bit quicker. Isn't it 11.1 or something like that? That works. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Or is it 11.11? It might be 11.11. That is the meta strategy. Higher value, more responsive car. Yeah, that's probably what we want. Okay, that looks good. Why don't we get out there and take on a lap of the Shanghai International Circuit back in 2010 in this Lotus Cosworth. It was a fabulous race last time out. Just so much happened, and you know, it was an excellent result for ourselves and Timo Glock, who finished in 9th as well. That was a big shock. Whoop. That nearly went wrong. But yeah, I do apologise that this series has only been once a week so far, but you know, I don't have the time to do it every day. I do want to aim eventually for 2 times a week. And we will be moving on to F1 2011 after this as well. But we'll see, you know, how many seasons we do. We may well go for more than one season. Trulli's just gone quickest with a 140.4. It gives us something to aim for. I feel like we're going to be well off it because this lap hasn't been good. Jenson Button has gone 2.3 seconds quicker than Trulli, and there you go. That's Vitaly Petrov getting well out of the way there. So Hamilton quickest at the moment with a 136.3 in the McLaren Mercedes, which of course we will see the return of that name to the grid this year, as McLaren have got Mercedes engines for 2021. That's going to be really exciting with McLaren's performance last year coupled with a Mercedes engine. It feels like they could be back in the big time. We come up to the line. It's a 141.8, which certainly isn't bad considering how many mistakes we made on the laps. So I think we can have a strong qualifying this time round. Well, here we come then, up to the final straight, and we up to 20th at the moment at 139.9. I think we can do a little bit better than that. We've got possibly 2 more laps here to find a bit more time and see if we can make it up the grid. Remember, there's no Q2, so it's just wherever we finish in this qualifying session will be where we start tomorrow's race. Well, is this time going to be any better? Well, it is a little bit. So we're a tenth quicker than Senna. But I don't think we're going to do better than that. We have just gone wide, so I don't think this final lap will be an improvement. So it's going to be 19th place in this Chinese Grand Prix where we begin. But I think we have out-qualified Trulli. And yeah, half a second off. So we're just going to park the car down this escape road. And leave it there for this session. So we'll return to garage and see what it looks like. So there you go, Trulli qualifies in 22nd place. The HRTs were actually, in theory, the quickest of the new teams. We were just ahead of them, and then we've got Alguersuari as the man that would have went out in Q1. But very interesting grid there. You've got Sebastian Vettel in pole position, 4 thousandths of a second off him is Mark Webber in second. We've then got Hamilton in third with Button in fourth. Massa out-qualifying Alonso. Kubica ahead of Petrov, and then Schumacher ahead of Liuzzi. So very interesting there. So let's get into the race. Oh, it's wet weather. That's going to be very, very interesting, isn't it? But you can see we are leading Jarno Trulli in the teammate challenge. 3-1 at the moment. We are winning the championship points one as well. So happy with that. But this is going to be very interesting Grand Prix.
Conditions, I'd take a set of intermediates.
It's whether we can go the whole race on these tyres. That could be something to
guys.
try and do. So Vettel on pole and Webber in second. We're starting down in 19th with our teammate in 22nd.
The team are expecting something special after your points finish last race. Don't disappoint them, mate.
Lights out, away we go here in China. It's an excellent start off the grid. And we managed to go toe-to-toe with Jaime Alguersuari, who we seem to have a habit of having a battle with him on the opening lap. We take it nice and slow around this first corner, but managed to actually make a couple of positions up, and then we hit the grass. Oh, we've put Alguersuari round. It wasn't really our fault, but he is out, probably, of the Grand Prix now. It's just a racing incident as we go down the inside of Karun Chandok, back up to 18th place now. Bit of a disappointment we couldn't hold on to those positions we gained off the first corner, but we seem to have decent pace in the wet so far, so let's hope that that continues. You can see there's lots of cars battling up ahead here. One of them is Nico Hülkenberg, who we've had a few battles with in this career mode so far. Now, straight line speed is going to be an issue.
Pull out from behind him to get your bearings on the track if you need to.
Yeah, I've got more than enough straight line speed to stay with Hülkenberg, but not to overtake, and we use our new responsive brakes to go down the inside, and somebody has went round, and actually Hülkenberg's gone round as well. That was a couple of cars that went round there, but we couldn't really see what was going on. We're up into 14th now after the opening lap. Well, we just seem to have more confidence in these wet weather conditions, and we've just gone down the inside of Buemi there. And we're up to 13th now, but Buemi has got a quicker car in the straight line. He's having a look potentially down the inside. And he is there, he's through. But we've managed to get better traction out of that corner and hold it down the inside. So we're up to 13th now in this Grand Prix. How far up the field can we get? Well, we got Rosberg and Liuzzi battling it out just ahead. And because they're battling, it's allowed us to close up here. Our tyres are starting to get a little bit worn, which is a bit worrying if we do want to try and take these tyres the distance. Just see how it goes. There you go, Rosberg struggling up there. You can see him sliding around. Liuzzi just waiting to pounce. And we are waiting to pounce on any mistakes from either of them. 13th is where we are at the moment. Chance maybe to go down the inside of Liuzzi here as he went a little wide. He's trying to throw it down the inside of the following corner, and he's managed to hold position. That was a nice little battle there. But we are still in 13th and still looking strong, it has to be said. These new brakes are definitely helping. Wow, we go round the outside really easily of Liuzzi there. We've got Suthill and Rosberg up ahead, but we've
places ahead of where we thought we'd finish. You're doing well.
Just lost traction there. We're sliding around. So we got Liuzzi, which will be one of the fastest cars in a straight line with that Mercedes engine. And there he goes, straight through. Oh dear. Well, Liuzzi's managed to get through.
You're in 13th place.
But once again, going very slow around the first corner. We managed to go around the outside of him. And this time he doesn't throw it down the inside, so we're up to 12th now. We've got a taste for the points in the last episode. Let's keep it going. Rosberg going quite slowly, so we go down the inside and we're through.
Nice move.
We're through on the Mercedes of Nico Rosberg, and now we've got an excellent exit onto the back straight. And we're right in the slipstream of Adrian Suthill. But Nico Rosberg has ideas of going down the inside, and we lock up. And we're going to be back behind Liuzzi, you feel. Not quite.
We've been shunted down
We've lost the position to Rosberg. So, big lock up there. But, hey, that's 6 laps in.
Come in this lap.
The tyres aren't looking too bad. So I might just stay out there for a bit. Well, we've just started to struggle on this lap, which means maybe we should come in. Yeah, the tyres aren't gripping as much as they were, and you can see they're now in orange. So maybe we do come in this lap. I'm assuming the other guys are going to come in as well. But, no, that's the best we've done that corner all day, to be honest with you. It's a shame that they weren't trying to overtake anyone, but here we go.
Remember the limiter line. The limiter line.
Into the pit lane we go.
Brake for the pit box.
And we're in. And we just got to hope that we don't get held up here. Here we go. We're in. Got our new tyres on.
Not just yet.
Oh. And now we're going to be held up. There you go. So annoying.
Limiter off. Limiter off. Come on, you can take this guy easily.
Well, there's a few people in the pit lane. I don't know who we're going to overtake though. And there's Rosberg actually.
You're sat in his turbulent
Oh no, it's not. It's Hulkenberg who we passed ages ago. So that's a shame. We managed to get back past Buemi, which is good. But yeah, looks like points are out of the question now, which is a big shame because I think we would have managed it. But being held up in the pit stop, I mean, it was our own fault that happened because we made a couple of mistakes on the in-lap. But that is good. Well, Alguersuari's through. That was an excellent move from him. Well, here we go. There's more people in the pits. How far are we going to make it? Well, that looks like Massa. Well, we're up to 10th. Oh, we'll settle for that. We'll settle for that. I don't know how we've managed to be so much quicker. Right now. Degrassi has just set the fastest lap. But we've got Felipe and Massa behind us. That's certainly not going to be easy to contain. He's having a look down the inside straight away. Battling with a Ferrari here. And there you go. He's just got so much more downforce.
On the race, give us 100% and we can get that place back.
Got Jensen Button behind us as well. It's just one of those, you know that you're doomed. And there he goes. Down the inside, not much we can do.
Just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Sebastian Vettel has posted the fastest lap now. We just got to hope there's more people in the pits this lap. I'm sure there will be. Button hasn't managed to get back past us. There he is. He's having a good look. We're coming through. I don't think there's anyone in the pit stop, so Button passes us. I don't think there's any real hope of getting any points now. And Kubica's passed as well in the faster Renault. And now Barrichello in the Williams one, so we just haven't had the same pace in this second stint.
The telemetry is showing that your tyres are at optimum temperature.
Chandok is the man behind Barrichello. But, you know, we've got to take the positives from this. You know, we would have probably took 14th at the start of the day if you'd offered it to us, and we've made a big mistake there. And we might not even get 14th because there's Adrian Suthill.
Also is the fastest man on the track at the moment.
See, our tyres are noticeably getting more worn, and I wonder if it's because the track is drying out. These intermediates just aren't coping as well. Potentially that's what it is. Well, look at that. We lock up massively, and there you go. Down to 17th. This is a disaster, the second stint. Schumacher's down here though. I don't know what he's doing all the way down in 17th, but I feel like somebody like Degrassi or Timo Glock is going to be up there again. Or Bruno Senna maybe. And they're going to get points for their teams, and we're going to be left in disappointment. Well, here we go again. This is Della Rosa now having a look at us. Maybe we should have stayed out there on the old intermediates. I don't think we've gained anything by pitting. In fact, we just lost a load of positions, and there you go. Sebastian Vettel that wins, and this is just dreadful. It's because they're on dry tyres, that's why.
Where we predicted we would finish the race.
No wonder we've been so slow in this second stint. We've been put on the wrong tyres. Well, unbelievable, isn't it? We might finish 19th, but it's not going to be good enough to hit our objective. And well, what a shame. Yeah, we have a massive lock-up. I don't think we're going to manage to cope with these guys. Well, we barged Timo Glock off the track, but it's going to be Jarno Trulli that beats us in the end. And we finished down in 20th position. That is a disaster of a second stint. What a shame. Well, there you go. There you go. And let's have a look. So it was Vettel that won, then Hamilton, then Alonso. Webber finished 4th, Petrov 5th, Rosberg up in 6th. And that shows where we could have finished had we stuck with those guys, because we were ahead of Liuzzi and very close to Rosberg when we were there. We were ahead of Hulkenberg and Alguersuari when we came out of the pit stops, but everybody just had more pace than us, and in the end we finished, I mean, look at Massa. We were battling with Massa and we finished 26 seconds behind him. That is crazy, but luckily for us it doesn't seem like we've conceded too many points to our rivals, so we're still in 11th place in the championship. It's still only actually 3 points behind Toro Rosso, so you know the battle for 8th is still on, but you've got to say it's a disappointment finishing down in 20th after that Grand Prix. So here we go then. There's our improvements, and yeah, David Croft doesn't want to speak to us, but we've got Catalonia coming next. That's going to be an exciting Grand Prix in Spain. Let's give ourselves the Spanish helmet, and I'm looking forward to Spain. I think that'll be a good race for us. But if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.